Wrestling Showdown Entertainment. This is the pay-per-view of Cash Slayo. And ladies and gentlemen, we have an amazing show for you here today. We have, to start it all off, the tag team title on the line. It will be the Dukes of Wrestling going against the tag team champions of the Fabulous Bods. Plus, we have every title except the Butterfly Women's Championship title on the line here today. And we'll also have our first ever Mr. Cash. So if you're excited, please hit that like button, subscribe for more Wrestling Showdown Entertainment videos, and comment down below which match are you excited for and what your favorite match is at the end of it. And without further ado, let's get started. So like I said, the tag team title will be on the line, but before we get started, a big thank you to our sponsor, Why We Watch Wrestling. I'll put the YouTube channel down in the description below. He is a co-owner of an actual real-life wrestling company located in Sheffield, England. Go check them out. They're awesome. And if you're watching this, thank you so much again for all the help. I know this past month, past couple months have been really stressful since my accident I had, and then plus being back in college. But thank you for being patient and being with me through this. This whole pay-per-view is for you, my friend. And it's also for all you, the lovely YouTube watchers and fellow members of the G-DubNation. But without further ado, let's get started with our tag team match of the Dukes of Wrestling versus the Fabulous Bods. And here we are, the challengers making their way to the ring. The team of the Country Life, Kip Elmore, and the Cowboy, the Outlaw, Ryan Adams, Dukes of Wrestling. And these guys are ready to compete. They're ready to win back their title after making their return debut a couple weeks ago after they decided to go do some singles run. And the only one who became successful was Kip Elmore when he won the Showdown Championship title, just to lose it less than a week later. But to let you know, the Dukes of Wrestling are 9-1-5 with wins, draws, and loss. So they're doing really well. It's going to be very interesting to see how they're going to do against their opponents here tonight, because their opponents are, of course, the champions, and they have not beaten the champions yet. So, like I said, this will be very interesting. See what happens here tonight. As you can see, they're ready to go, and the crowd's on their feet. They are happy to see them back here again. We already know they're a fan favorite team, and they're ready to win the titles back real quickly. As they wait for their opponents to make their way to the ring. And here's their opponents, the tag team champions, the team of the Pretty Boy Max Barker and the Fabulous Gregory Anderson, the Fabulous Bods. These guys have been holding on to the title for a good long while now. They were the first team to ever beat Dukes of Wrestling in a non-title match, and then, of course, the first ones to beat the Dukes of Wrestling in a title match to win the tag team titles. Of course, they're ready to prove why they are the tag team champions by beating the Dukes of Wrestling once again. The Fabulous Bods are 12-3 with wins and losses, so this should be very interesting to see how they're going to do here tonight, if they'll be able to pick up a win, or the Dukes of Wrestling will finally be able to pick up their victory against the Fabulous Bods. Because Fabulous Bods has beaten Dukes of Wrestling every single time, so this should be a very interesting match. But like I said, the tag team title is on the line here tonight. Here we go. Elmore going to start it off versus Anderson, who's starting it off in 3, 2, 1. Anderson already going to go ahead and make the first move, but Elmore with a nice sneak, getting right behind Anderson and throwing him down. A nice elbow drop right onto the back as he picks Anderson back up. And a beautiful belly to belly. And another beautiful suplex right there. Just throwing Anderson around like a rag doll in this match. Elmore's doing a pretty good job right now. Beautiful missile drop kick from the middle rope. And Anderson trying to tag in Barker, but unable to. Elmore's able to stop it. And here's where the momentum switches. Anderson taking some control now, as he's going to go tag in Barker, who's now the legal man in this match. And Elmore trying to get up, but Barker stopped him. But now Elmore's back up, not very happy, and there's a beautiful German suplex. Barker rolls out of the ring, escaping a stomp. And taking some control now, able to flip Elmore over his back. And a huge punch right there. Beautiful move by Barker. And a nice elbow drop. Now Barker looking for a suplex. Able to connect. Beautiful move right onto Elmore. And he's going to go tag in Anderson. Anderson's going to come back in, do a little more damage. And Elmore was able to dodge the stomp, but Anderson still has control, able to grab the back of Elmore's neck, trying to debate what to do with him, but Elmore breaks out of it real fast, real quick. And looking, beautiful move right there, able to connect. And Elmore's going to show off his strength by picking up Anderson and flipping him back down to the ground. Picks up Anderson, probably going to throw him into the corner. Yes, he is. Throwing him right into the Dukes of Wrestling territory. And here's the tag in for Ryan Adams. Oh, and it's a super kick right off the bat. And here's the pedigree. That might be it. The finisher right off the bat. But Adams is going to take Anderson over to the ropes and throw him on it. Daggone. And Barker trying to get in. There's the hot tag in. Barker now the legal man as he goes after Adams. And able to connect these clotheslines right onto Adams, doing amazing damage. Beautiful suplex right there by Barker. As Barker takes full control, dragging Adams away from the ropes, looking for a pin. One, not good enough. He's got to do a little bit more damage to Adams. Adams is still fully recovered, able to do a lot of damage since he hasn't come into the match and hasn't been in that long. But Barker already looking for a finisher on Adams now. Beautiful move right there onto Adams. That might do it. Here's the pin on Adams now. 1, 2. Adams still able to kick out. The crowd is on their feet. Barker is going to show off his strength, pick up Ryan, and throw him backwards. Just flips him. Anderson's out of energy, as you can see, as he leans on the ropes, trying to hold on and trying to rethink what he's doing right now. And there's the hot tag into Elmore. Elmore now the legal man with a nice drop kick onto Barker. Another drop kick. Well, not drop kick, but another kick. But Barker now takes control, throwing Elmore into the corner. And setting Elmore up on the top rope. And here we go. Looking for a butterfly superplex from the top rope. Doing amazing damage on Elmore. And Barker's got to be hurting a little bit too after that. And here we go. Anderson, now the legal man, coming into the match. And Anderson building up some momentum. Elmore almost up. Adams finally up, and he's about to get back up on the ropes. That way into his corner. Beautiful butterfly one-handed choke slam. And now throwing Elmore into the Fabulous corner. Nice tag into Barker with a nice kick. Beautiful backhanded chop. As Barker looks for a tornado DDT. And Barker building up that momentum. Taunting the crowd. Crowd doesn't like it, and they're trying to cheer for Dukes of Wrestling, hoping that Elmore will get up or get Adams into the match. Beautiful move right there by Barker onto Elmore. And a knee right to the face. Barker and Anderson have been in full control a pretty good bit this entire match. Elmore and Adams have to figure out something if they want to beat the Fabulous Bots for the first time. But it looks like we're going to have some unicorn stampeding going on right now by Barker and Anderson here. Now Barker coming in to do some more. And here comes Anderson for the Irish whip rebound drop kick. That might be it out of Elmore, but Elmore trying to get over to Adams. 1, 2, Adams able to break it up. And Barker stopping Adams with a nice belly to belly. And there's the spine buster by Anderson. As he looks at Elmore laughing. And now throwing Elmore back to the corner. I have a feeling I know what they're about to do here. Yeah, I know what Anderson's about to do here. A glorious, a fabulous drop kick to the head, busting Elmore open. Here comes Anderson back into the ring, looking for the tag into Barker now. Barker taunting at the crowd. They're just playing around with Elmore right now. And there's the double axe handle right onto the back. And here's the pin, a dirty pin right here. 1, 2, 3. The Fabulous Bots win and retain their titles here tonight against the Dukes of Wrestling. The Dukes of Wrestling were unable to hold on. We're unable to win their title here tonight. So we're going to have to see if maybe, just maybe in the future, they'll have the opportunity they need. But the Fabulous Bots took full control of the match the entire time. And what a great match it was. As you can see, there's the fabulous drop kick right to the head. So here's your winner, and still tag team champions, the Fabulous Bots. Let's go ahead and move on to our next match. And here we are with our second match, and this is for the Technical Championship title. Making his way to the ring, the challenger, Cedric Hawkins. Cedric Hawkins and Neil Braxton dig into a fight on Friday Night Frenzy. They've been going at it for a while, and these two used to be good friends, but not anymore. These two are now fighting it out. Hawkins is trying to show Braxton that he has changed. He's become more arrogant, but Braxton does not believe it. And so we'll have to see if Hawkins will be able to prove it, or if Hawkins is what Braxton says, jealous of Braxton because he's the champion. So we'll have to see what what's going to happen here. But to let you know, Cedric Hawkins is 3-8 with wins and losses right now. So this should be a good match between him and his good buddy. And his opponent, making his way to the ring, Neil Braxton, the technical champion. And Neil Braxton, to let you know, is 8-7 with wins and losses right now. And he's excited. He's ready to compete and ready to prove to Hawkins that he is not arrogant, that he's not cocky, like everything that Hawkins has been saying. We'll love to see what happens here tonight in this match. As you can see, Braxton looks ready to go. Hawkins looks ready to go on the outside of the ring. But like I said before, the technical championship title is on the line. But here we go, Cedric Hawkins versus Neil Braxton in 3, 2, 1. And both men are meeting in the middle of the ring, exchanging some nice chain wrestling right now. Hawkins having to put Braxton down on the ground. And here we go, beautiful snap suplex by Hawkins right onto Braxton, taking some nice control right off the bat. And a nice backdrop right there by Hawkins onto Braxton. And a beautiful missile drop kick. Hawkins taking full control of this match. He's got to make sure he doesn't let this momentum go and make sure he doesn't run out of energy. Because if he lets it go like he did right there, Braxton will take control. And here we go, Braxton picking up Hawkins now, looking for a suplex right onto Hawkins. There we go, kneeing the back of Hawkins now. But Hawkins back up, taking some control. Nice reversal by Hawkins. And with a beautiful move right onto Braxton. And beautiful elbow right to the head. And here goes Hawkins going up top now. Looking for a diving moonsault right into the pin. Here we go. 1, 2. Not good enough. Braxton able to kick out. And here we go. Going back up top once again. Looking for a body splash. Here we go once again. 1, 2. Braxton still able to kick out. Hawkins isn't giving up. He's going back up top once again. This time he's calling for Braxton to get up. Braxton slowly getting up. And a beautiful body splash right there onto Braxton. Hawkins just had a lot of energy just burst as he went ahead and did all of his high-flying moves right there onto Braxton. There's a reversal now. Braxton taking some control. Beautiful forearm. As Braxton now takes some control in this match. Here we go. A nice neck breaker DDT. Looking for the pin. 1. Not good enough. Hawkins able to kick out fast. And there's a kick to the back on a Hawkins. beautiful move right there by Braxton. That's something we haven't seen before. Here we go. He's calling for Hawkins to get up. He's looking for another springboard forearm. There we go. It connects, knocking Hawkins back down to the ground. And Braxton's going to use this opportunity to build up some momentum while Hawkins drags himself over to the ropes, getting himself to stand back up. And here we go. Hawkins now taking some control. Nice knee right to the head. Elbow to the head. And throwing Braxton right into the corner now as Hawkins sets Braxton up on the top rope. Looking for an arm drag from the top rope, doing amazing damage. And a nice reversal by Braxton as he looks for another neck breaker. Going for the pin again. One. Not good enough. And here we go. Braxton picking up Hawkins and slamming him right down with a backdrop. And there we go. There's that signature move right there. Braxton drags him away from the ropes. Maybe looking for a pin here. Here's a pin. One. Not good enough. Hawkins able to kick out quickly. Braxton is surprised it wasn't even close to a 2 count. And here we go. Braxton looking for his finisher here on Hawkins. Looking for that lumbar check. There it is. It connects. Here goes Braxton looking for the... Oh, Braxton's got another one set up and ready to go. Looking for another lumbar check. Here it is again. Right onto Hawkins. There's that aggressive attitude by Braxton. And trying to finish it off with a nice springboard moonsault. Here's the pin now on Hawkins. 1, 2, 3. Neil Braxton wins the match, beating Cedric Hawkins here tonight. Neil Braxton gains his 9th win, while Cedric Hawkins also gains his 9th loss. A good match between these two former friends as they fight it out, trying to get a hold of the title here tonight. But Hawkins came up a little short. Braxton was able to pull off the win in this match. There's that signature move right there. And of course, there's one of the lumbar checks. And it was still surprising how he had 2 lumbar checks plus a diving moonsault. Well, not diving moonsault, but a springboard moonsault to win the match. And here he is, and still your technical champion, Neil Braxton. Let's go ahead and move on to our 3rd match. And here we are with our 3rd match. It is another singles competition. It is for the Galaxy Championship title. Making his way to the ring, the challenger, Red Avenger. And Red Avenger did start off the entire WSE with having a rivalry with Tyson Phoenix. But after he won the rivalry, he decided to go after the Galaxy Championship title and beat the champion. And so this is his first stop, trying to beat the champion. Red Avenger is 12-9 right now with wins and loss. So this should be very interesting to see how he does in this match here tonight. And here we go. His opponent making his way to the ring, the Galaxy Champion, Hans Coronado. Hans Coronado did win the championship a couple months ago from Christopher Bailey in a steel cage match. He was able to slither his way from the top all the way over, end up ruining the friendship between the Fly High 25 group of Christopher Bailey and Buddy Peace in the process. And Hans Coronado has become a heel because of this turn. He's also decided he does not want to fight anyone for his title whatsoever, but I forced him to many times, and he always snuck his way through. Red Avenger decided he was going to take care of this once and for all. So here we go as we see Red Avenger going up against Hans Coronado for the title. And Hans Coronado is 8-8 with wins and losses right now. So this should be very interesting to see if he'll be able to pull off the win against Avenger here tonight. But like I said before, this is for the Galaxy Championship title. So we'll see what happens here tonight. But here we go. Red Avenger versus Hans Coronado in 3, 2, 1. And Avenger starting it off nice with a nice reversal as Coronado tries to run up and take care of it. And now with a beautiful scoop slam onto Coronado, doing some good damage. Here we go. He's got Coronado by the back of the head. Avenger looking to throw Coronado backwards using the ropes. And there's a kick to the back. Avenger doing a nice job, taking off with a nice early lead, doing some damage onto Coronado. And a beautiful kick as Avenger looks to use the ropes. Beautiful frog splash. Hits Coronado's head while he was sitting up and does some damage to Avenger's ribs, more than likely. Daggone. There's that spinning heel kick right onto Coronado. Here's the pin. 1, 2. Not good enough. Coronado able to kick out. Avenger's a little shocked, but he doesn't need to be that shocked just yet. And here we go. Avenger already looking to finish it with a pump-up kick. There we go. That might do it. Coronado might be done with that fast. Here's the pin. 1, 2. Coronado still able to break out. Avenger's really shocked. Avenger keeps his assault going and looks for a submission hold right onto Coronado now, hoping Coronado might just tap out. Coronado fights out of it, but Avenger still takes control, throwing Coronado over the ropes and looking to bring him back in with a nice suplex. Looking for another kick to the back right onto Coronado. Here's another pin. 1, 2, 3. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a new Galaxy Champion. As we can see from the replay, Red Avenger just took full control of the match. And this was probably the shortest match yet. Avenger just did not let up one bit. Just taking full control. But here you are, your new Galaxy Champion, Red Avenger. Let's go ahead and move on to our next match. Here we go with our next match. It is a Falls Count Anywhere match. And making his way to the ring, Mitchell Odin. Mitchell Odin is 2-10 right now with the wins and loss, but he's hoping to pick up a win here tonight against his rival, Sangre Blanco. So we'll have to see what happens here tonight as Mitchell Odin makes his way to the ring. As you can see, Mitchell Odin is ready to compete. You don't see that smile anymore like you usually do. He's very serious this time around. He's ready to beat Sangre Blanco finally. So will we see it here tonight, or will he fail once again to Sangre Blanco? We'll just have to wait and see. And here we go, his opponent making his way to the ring, Sangre Blanco. And Sangre Blanco didn't really want to do this match. He wanted to just keep all of his energy for his Money in the Bank and for the Mr. Cash match. So we'll have to see how he does in this match, if he'll be able to finish it off quick or not. Because right after this match, we will have our Mr. Cash match. So I'm excited to see what happens in this match. See if Blanco will be able to pull off the win, or if Odin will finally get the victory he's been needing. And to let you know, Sangre Blanco is 13-3 with wins and loss right now. So this should be a very interesting match indeed to see how he does. As he looks out into the crowd boos him. The crowd does not like him one bit. They want Odin to finally pick up a win since Odin is the underdog right now. Let's go ahead and move on to our match. Here we go. Mitchell Odin versus Sangre Blanco in 3, 2, 1. And Blanco with a nice start with a nice neck breaker onto Odin, doing amazing damage right off the bat. And having Odin by the back of the head. And slamming his head onto the turnbuckle, my goodness. And missing the kick, Odin's back up, but Blanco's still able to take a nice lead right here onto Odin and a beautiful backdrop. And here we go, throwing Odin right into the ropes. A beautiful elbow right to the head from that Irish whip. And Blanco goes to the middle rope now and misses the body splash. Odin is back up. Odin looking to use an Irish whip as well. Beautiful kick right to the head, knocking Blanco down. And Odin building up that momentum. Blanco was trying to get back up, but he stomped him down. Another stomp to keep Blanco down. Here we go, Blanco's up. There's a punch as he's laying in the corner now. Beautiful apron leg drop by Odin. As he goes to the middle rope now, wanting Blanco to get up. There we go, able to get the hit, but hurts himself in the process. Blanco now leaning on the bottom rope. He's looking for another apron leg drop once again onto Blanco. Beautiful move right off the bat. And here we go, Odin looking to do some damage right onto the head. And here we go with the standing moonsault right onto Blanco. And Odin looking to go up top now. There we go with a beautiful corkscrew splash. 2, 3. Mitchell Odin picks up the win. Able to beat Sangre Blanco here tonight for the first time. Beautiful match. Odin able to take some control and did an amazing job. Once Sangre lost all that momentum, Mitchell Odin was able to sneak in. So Sangre Blanco got his 4th loss, while Mitchell Odin got his 3rd win. So his cold streak is over now. He is starting to gain some gain some momentum here now. But here's your winner, Mitchell Odin.